Hello everyone and welcome to Fairy Oasis. I'm Lilian. Let's talk about silly little things that help. I'm sure you're familiar with hacks and tricks and all sorts of little things that people say you should do. Well, I'm not here to give you a listicle with some title like 7 Things to Be More Productive. More so, I want to talk about taking the time to understand how your mind works, and then, rather than trying to work against it, actually working with it. Using those tools that work for you. And sometimes that involves doing things that other people would say are silly. And if those people just think it's weird but let you do it, there's no harm. The problem is, at least in my experience, there are a lot of people who insist that you should be able to do things the way they do, or not at all. Even if you give them the reasons why a thing doesn't work for you, they insist that it's the only way. And maybe you can ignore this and keep going. And maybe you can ignore it for a while. But sometimes that constant repetition of discouragement and being told to do things a way that doesn't work for you just makes you believe that that's the way it should work and that there's just something wrong with you or that you're lazy. Sometimes it's people who mean well and just don't understand that the way they're going about it isn't helpful. Sometimes it's people who are malicious. Story time. I have mental health issues, and I found that the practice of morning pages is extremely helpful for me. But I've also had people encourage me to do other stuff rather than take the time to do 20 to 30 minutes of stream of consciousness journaling. In this particular case, people were wanting me to do things that would serve them or that they think were more productive. I don't have to deal with a lot of those people anymore, but those words are still tangled up inside my head, so I've had to work to get back into the habit of doing a thing that not only is healthy for me, but I enjoy doing. Best leave that for another time, though. The thing I'd like to talk about is that I found a thing that helps me cut through all of the mental garbage that has been thrown into my brain. I use this website called 750 Words to do my morning pages, and they have some fun features, including confetti when you reach the 750 words mark. They also have badges, and I enjoy earning badges. Not only do they have badges, they have this neat feature that I hadn't really paid attention to, and as such hadn't noticed at first. They have a set of badges for streak goals: turkey, penguin, flamingo, cute little birds on the badges. Well, they also have the same set of those badges, but in black and white versions, for the number of days that you've shown up and completed 750 words, but haven't necessarily done them consecutively. So you can have a flamingo badge for doing 10 days of completed words, but missed days in between them. But once you make those days consecutively, you get the colored in badge. The 30-day badge is an albatross. And I've done 30-day challenges before, especially in the area of writing and with a more difficult task. Go look up NaNoWriMo. So, I set out to do 30 days in a row. I've wanted to do it. I really did. But having the badge as a reward gave me something that no one could reason me out of. This silly seeming motivation let me cut through all of the negativity that had gotten stuck in my head and just do the thing. Since then, I've gotten multiple other badges, and I'm currently at 219 days. Very clearly, the badges work for me. And as you can see here, I'm making my own badges to see if I can incorporate this thing that I found that works into other portions of my life. What I'd like you to do is take the time to genuinely think about and find the things that work for you. It doesn't matter if they're simple, or if other people think they're silly, or if it works for you but not for like 10 other people. If it works for you, use it.